Hey guys, it's Johnny from Acorn Wealth here, and here are some stocks that should be on your watch list. It's of course going into an American long weekend, so we're going to expect some big volatility coming into the market Tuesday ahead of all these big moves that we've seen across the board. So here's some things that I noticed that may be of interest to you. Firstly, You-On-Demand Holdings, the acclaimed or claimed Chinese equivalent to Netflix. This thing had a massive move over the last week, obviously up from $2.50 on huge volume to $6. Now, I'm always cautious of things that come out of China because there's been a lot of these kind of pump and dump type stuff that right or wrongly have acted that way. But this does kind of meet most of the requirements that we normally look for in a flag. You can see it's up to $6, just trading at a high today of $6.09. So this is something that I'm watching carefully for a breakout scenario. I mean, if this does act like a flag, there's a huge potential here. Looking at the flagpole measured down to this level, if you just copy and drag that and look at the potential breakout point, we're looking at potentially $9 here from where it is now at $5.70. So that's one that I'm watching today as a potential purchase. Let's flip over to the rest. It's going to go here to so Pitney Bowes, also of interest. Similar kind of scenario, big rally, kind of a leveling out here around $25. I'm looking at this also as a flag potential. You can see that that's just kind of starting to converge into this little point. Now, volume isn't as strong as I want it currently. It's only 860,000 over the previous 2.83 million yesterday. If we have a look back and look at the hourly, you can see this in a little bit better scale. It's already had its first breakout, which happened there on Friday, and it's continued to consolidate. But all these good things, making higher highs, higher lows over the last 24-hour period, and money flow starting to pump back in on the hourly chart. So also something that we're looking for. All right, up next, something else of interest. Let's talk about Stage Stores, SSI. This thing, despite the market rally, has not been able to get any kind of grounding. It's about to potentially break some key resistance here at, let's have a look, at 1842. Volume spike yesterday. Big drop in price as well as volume. This is warning of a collapse. The money flow on this is just falling out of the sky. So SSI, potentially a very interesting short that I'm looking at taking a position in today as well. Haven't yet, but just waiting for that support to be broken. USU, let's have a look at this. This also speculatively could be very interesting. It's a lower volume stock, but this has been, had a history of actually massive rallies from this kind of price point. Last time it was down here, it went from $3 to $30. I mean, that would stock anyone's Christmas stocking if that did it again. So we're currently at $5.50. What makes it interesting to me is that it's actually broken out from that previous trend line. And obviously a big kicker yesterday, up 17.36% on almost a million volume compared to 100,000 the previous day. So that's a 900% increase in the volume. And if you go down to the hourly chart, you'll see that also looks a little flaggy as well. Now, obviously, a lot of this depends on what direction the market takes going into the long weekend. But so far, it's always important to have your watch list, your potentials ready like a gun, slung and loaded. So, I mean, this thing, again, has the potential, even on that hourly flag formation scan, looking like it could potentially pop up to from $5.50 towards the $7 region. The top of that flag is about $6.73, so that's $1.20 above where we're currently at, which obviously is over a 20% move on the stock. So there are there's a couple of different long potentials and short potential that may be of interest. I hope you're doing well and making money today, and you'll see me next week. Happy trading and have a great weekend.